Hey, what's going on? All right, we've got Naturally Audrina, Cheryl Clark. Good morning, everyone. Shane Foster, good morning. Good morning. Yes, so this is Mindful Mornings. It is Thursday. It always takes me a while to figure out what day it is, but I'm working on it because I've just been immersed in my staying at home, enjoying my home environment. Good morning, Shane. Good morning. How are you today? It's a beautiful day out. It's a little chilly. This weather is weird this time of year, right? It's just strange. Good morning, Cephas. Good morning. And we have Tara. Good morning. Good morning, sunshine. Yes, good morning. Yeah, Shane says they're all running together. Yes, they are. They are. These days are just like, I can't even keep track of what today is. And I was like, are we doing Mindful Mornings today? Is it the weekend? What's happening? Oh, it snowed in Detroit yesterday. Wow. 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 That's crazy. Well, you guys are up north. So Cindy, good morning, Cindy. Man, I don't like this weather, Alexa. Play Going Back to Cali. That's a good one. That's true. Yes, yes. Well, I love California. I love the weather there because it's just perfect. Oh, I'm a summer person. So we had a second home in Montreal before, and I thought that was a great idea. Love Montreal, but then as soon as the winter hit, we were like, ooh, or I was like, ooh, maybe that's not the best idea. So needless to say, that only lasted a year because I can't do the cold weather. I was born in Minnesota, and no thank you. I say no thank you to the cold weather. I say no thank you at all. Naturally Pretty said, yes, it did. Wow, yeah, because quite a number of you are in Detroit, in the Detroit area, in Michigan area. All right, so good morning, everyone. Thank you all for joining. Cindy says good morning. And Cindy, I'm shouting you out, girl. She just lost 60 pounds. What? Looking good. Congratulations. I was looking at that picture. I was like, what's going on there? It's like, you looking good. Congratulations. That's awesome. Yeah, use this time, people, to whatever your goals are, get it done. Get it done. Shane said, Minnesota temps. Yeah, no, it's too cold. It's way too cold in Minnesota. I just remember being in the 80s, being a child. Don't start calculating, okay, ages and stuff. But anyway, I remember, I just remember my mother just like, remember those snowsuits? I don't think people wear those anymore.
Looking like the Michelin Man.
I was looking like the Michelin Man with those real big bubble snowsuits. My mother would like wrap me in the with the scarf, and like literally all I have is just my eyes out. It was that cold. It was like you had to do that. Hey, so Cindy, Shane said, hey, 60 pounds. You guys are on two different platforms. We are live on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Yes. So Cindy says thank you. You're welcome, Cindy. I'm so happy for you for losing all that weight. That takes a lot to lose 60 pounds. It takes a lot. And you didn't take that long to do it either. So once you get your mind set on something and you really, really focus on that, there's nothing that you can't do. So I love that. I love seeing success and perseverance. And I have just an announcement to make, not that it's anyone's business, but I have an announcement to make because I'm excited about it. But I just paid off my student loans today. What? Because I've been paying those things forever. You guys feel my pain. Everyone knows that pain with the student loans that never go away. So I'm just excited about that. Good. Naturally Pretty says congratulations. Awesome. Cindy says my kids have snowsuits for Ohio vacations. They still make snowsuits? Oh my God, that's so crazy. I mean, like, the ones I remember, they were crazy. Credit score just went up by 80 points, Shane said. That's right. Yeah, because that student loan was just, yeah, it was traveling with me since the 90s. Again,
long 2000.
No, the 90s. That's when I went. That was when I was in college. Well, again, you guys don't start calculating ages. Okay, don't start calculating. Anyway, good morning, everyone. This is Mindful Mornings. We're just messing around today, but we're going to go ahead and get started. Thank you all for joining. What I want to talk about today, I want to focus on authenticity. So a lot of people. Everyone has something, as Dominic just said, you done told on yourself. Yes, don't start calculating. So authenticity, let's talk about authenticity. A lot of people, everyone has something about them that makes them authentic, something about you that makes you, that makes you unique. And a lot of times in the name of conformity, we tend to not allow those parts of ourselves to come out. And sometimes we hate those parts of ourselves. And so it's important to come into acceptance of who you truly are and embrace your authenticity, and also embracing your, the qualities about you that make you unique, because that's beautiful. We're all different. We're all unique beings. And the reason why we're unique is because that particular thing, whatever those lists of things are that make you specifically unique and out of the box of everyone else, because we don't live in boxes. I don't believe in boxes. So you should be authentic and allow yourself to show through whatever it is that makes you you. And because that thing that makes you you is meant to be, because that's part of your story. That's part of your brand, if you will, in the universe. And those qualities that you specifically have are there because it's supposed to help you achieve whatever your purpose is, whatever your path is. And those are always going to be qualities that you can use to benefit yourself. So it's important to hone in on that. And a lot of people, again, in the name of conformity and our society and everything else, they want to be, they want to fit in this box. I am this type of person, so therefore I need to look like this type of person. Or if I do this, I need to, do this too, because usually when people do that, they, that's kind of what it looks like. So again, trying to fit yourself into boxes, and that's not where you belong. We are not born in boxes, and that is not where we should live. And you should not allow other people to put you in boxes either. And I use myself as an example. Okay, I am completely my authentic self all the time, whether you like it or not. And for instance, I'm a healer. I'm an energy healer. And I'm also very, very spiritual. I'm into a lot of things like metaphysics and very, very deep into those things. But when people meet me, they're usually surprised because I don't look like a person that they would think of that would be into those things or have that kind of ability or power, me being psychic and things like that. They expect me to look like, who is that, Miss Cleo or something, or wear a daishiki or something like that. And I'm not knocking anyone who wears a daishiki, but that's not into me. That's not my authentic self. I don't particularly, it doesn't fit my style. So I don't wear daishikis. So I'm not going to put myself into a what I call the costume, right? Where when you think of someone who is a healer or a psychic or into metaphysics and things like that, you think of, oftentimes you think of a person who is very earthy or very in terms of the look, or draped in crystals everywhere or wearing daishikis, things like that. And that's not who I am. And again, if that is who some people are, and that's perfectly fine. You should be whoever it is that you are. Cheryl is adjusting my. Oh, okay. You should be whoever you are. And again, that's my point with authenticity, is being that authentic version of yourself, despite what other people expect of you. And that is what makes you you. And that is actually why I call myself the healer in heels, because anyone who's known me for my entire life, or even for a long period of time, knows that I'm always in heels, except for now. But I love, because that's just who I am. And that's just a part of my personality and how I express myself. And so, and those two things don't usually go together, healer and heels. Those two things don't usually go together. So I like that dichotomy, and I like the bridging that gap and bringing those things together, because it's outside of the box. It's not something that you normally see. And I love being different. And so, because that's my authentic self. So again, whatever makes you different, you should embrace that. And so I want to today, in today's meditation, I want to really focus on what makes you unique and what and really bringing yourself into self-acceptance. So acceptance of those things that make you unique, acceptance of those things that make you authentic, and not shying away from exhibiting those qualities, not shying away from showing who you really are to people. Because I always say, you know, express your greatness in front of others despite them not wanting to see it, or you know, really shamelessly expressing your greatness and expressing your authenticity in front of others. There is no shame in that. Kylie Carr says healer in heels. Yes. And actually it's funny because Kylie, good morning, Kylie. I was, I did yeah, Kylie actually is the one that put that in my ear because we were doing I was doing her podcast. And she had asked me one of the questions that she always asks people, which was, what is your super, I forgot what it is. What is the item of clothing or something that you put on that makes you feel powerful? And I said, heels. And so we talked, and she said, the healer in heels. I said, ooh, I like that. So yes, Kylie, thank you very much. Good morning. So I'm just going to read a couple of comments. Progressive Attunement says, preach. And this girl, Cheryl said this girl wore heels to Home Depot. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Because just because I'm going to Home Depot doesn't mean I need to change my shoes. Why? Why? Why do I have to change my shoes to go to Home Depot? I don't get it. So what, we were buying mulch? It's not like the heels were impeding me from buying mulch. See, I'm my authentic self, shamelessly, unapologetically me. And Cephas says, I can relate. Suppression of oneself to conform is miserable. It is. And so many people suppress themselves to conform to society. And that is not what we're all about. That is not what we should do at all. And so whatever that is that makes you feel good and makes you feel authentic, I encourage all of you to do that more. And really, again, despite what people think, don't worry about what other people are thinking, because I truly believe that when you're following the crowd, you're not doing the right thing, because usually the crowd's not doing the right thing. Think about it. The majority, yeah, usually when everyone's doing something a certain way, that's usually not the best way to do it. And a lot of people just kind of fall in line and conform. And I am fully against conformity and just about just being who you are and whoever that is that makes you unique. So right now, I want you guys to think about the quality or the qualities about yourself that really make you unique, that really make you stand out, and that whether you and especially if it's something that you know is unique about you that you enjoy but you hide it. I want you to focus on that right now. Think of that thing, and we're going to use that in our meditation today to really allow you guys to start to embrace yourself more. And it's about self-acceptance and self-love, but also self-expression. Because what happens is, while you guys are thinking about that, when you hide your self-expression, your throat chakra gets blocked. And when your throat chakra gets blocked, guess what happens? You start hiding your self-expression even more. You start to feel more suppressed. And that's where Cephas was talking about is miserable. You start to actually feel that heaviness. And also, it can create physical problems. A lot of people with thyroid issues, when I look into them as an energy healer, when I look into someone with thyroid issues, if someone comes to me with thyroid issues, I already know they have expression issues immediately. But as I look into that chakra, I see those issues and I see exactly where they came from and what happened in their lives that created that, because when we're born, we immediately want to express who we are. We have no limits. A child thinks they can be Superman. There's no limits in our minds, in our expectations when we're a child. But it's when our parents tell us, no, you can't do that, and that's not realistic. And then our peers tell us, no, that's not realistic. And then we try to conform to fit into our societal norms. That's when we start to suppress ourselves. And that's when we forget who we are. And so I want to bring everyone back to that authenticity, to who you really are, and embracing that and allowing that to shine through. Because once you embrace your authenticity and who you truly are, that is when your greatness really starts to shine through. You can't tap into your greatness without tapping into your authenticity. Those are things that are very, very important. King J Forever said that makes a lot of sense. Yes, thank you. Blue Lotus Essentials joined. Yay! I'm gonna plug you. Get some yeah, Blue Lotus Essentials. But she sells Blue Lotus Essentials sells really, really good quality skincare products and like very, very high quality. You can tell in what you do. Just like write it in there. Because I was just doing that on the fly, so I lost my words. But but they're great. I use her products, and they're they smell good. They're natural. They're safe, and they're very good. So I'm just plugging people. Anyway, so now that you guys have hopefully sat here and thought of those things of what makes you unique, we're gonna use that in today's meditation. And Heather says, "Hey, girl, hey." Excuse me. That was not a Corona cough. Okay. Okay, so we are going to start to relax. And put some music on. Okay. Everyone take a deep breath. In through your nose, out through your mouth. A few more times. Begin to relax your entire body. Relaxing your shoulders, but keeping your back straight. Allowing your life force energy to flow freely. Bringing your awareness to your breath. Breathing normally now. Not trying to control your breath, but just allowing it to happen, allowing it to flow. Continuing to relax, sinking into the here and now. Any thoughts that want to appear, just allow them to float past you and remain focused on the here and now, the present moment, being in sync with your breath. Become aware of the energy that's flowing through your body. Feeling that energy getting stronger as you become more connected to it. Really sink in and connect to this energy. This energy is your true essence. Become one with it. As you just notice how it's flowing through your entire body. How you are flowing through your entire body. Feel that vibration getting stronger. As you feel more and more connected to who you truly are. Allowing awareness to come through with that. As your light begins to get brighter, covering your entire body with bright white light. feeling a sense of connectedness to your true essence now. And tapping into those qualities about you that make you unique as you connect more deeply with yourself. I want you to just sit in gratitude of those things as you connect more deeply to yourself, really thanking yourself for those qualities. Feeling that vibration getting stronger. And as you tune in, wanting to discover a little more about yourself and just see what comes through as you connect more deeply to your true essence, your unique qualities. What else is there that needs to be expressed? Continue to connect more deeply. Just allow things to be revealed to you as you continue to allow that connection to get stronger. And you really start to feel that vibration even more. Feel a sense of confidence rising in you. A self-acceptance. Accepting yourself for who you truly are in the here and now. And you really start to see the beauty in that. How beautiful it is to be who you are. Sit in gratitude and acceptance of what truly makes you unique. An allowance of that self-expression. And you notice a blue light beginning to come out of your throat chakra, right in the center of your throat. Allowing the blue light to begin to expand and move outward. Feeling that vibration very strongly with confidence as you express your gifts into the world. as you express your authenticity into the world, as you express your greatness into the world. Feel that vibration getting stronger. You are ready to unleash your greatness into the world. You are ready to be unapologetically you. In acceptance and love of your authenticity. Feeling more connected than ever to who you truly are. And carrying that connectedness forward. Feel that vibration getting stronger throughout your entire body. Just feel that confidence rising within you. Happiness and excitement for life rising within you. Self-love expanding. Now you are ready to conquer your day. You are ready to conquer your week. You are ready to conquer your life. You are ready to conquer the world. And you can open your eyes. All right. That's right. Ready to conquer the world. That's the line that we need, right? How's everyone feeling? How was that for everyone? And did anyone learn anything new about themselves as they tuned in? I would love to hear that, if anyone would love to share. So again, what we did there, Lotus Essentials. Awesome. Okay, everyone's loving it. I love it. So yes, what we did there, okay, and King CJ Forever said, great. Blue Lotus Essentials said, I cried a lot. Aw. Again, crying is your body's physiological way of releasing negative energy. So that is a positive thing. Don't be afraid to cry. Holding it in only allows that negative energy to build up inside of you. So you definitely always want to cry when you feel like it, even if it's ugly and loud. Those are the best ones. And then you feel better afterwards. So good. Yes. Awesome. So yeah, so what we did there was we tuned in obviously to our higher selves and our true essence of energy. And as we connect more deeply with that, we can really get a better sense of who we truly are. And that's why I had you guys do that. Because once you get a better sense of who you truly are, you're able to see those qualities of yourself more, and you're able to actually see a better guidance of direction of where you should be going in life. Because again, sometimes we just get bogged down with so much stuff and we start to get confused and we're like, what do we do? And so you should always follow your, who you authentically are and what you should be doing from there. Okay, so Naturally Audrina said, I need to come out of hiding. And Blue Lotus Essential said, I want people to know that they are loved, even if they feel they aren't and truly want to heal. Yes, yes. Thank you. I definitely agree with that. And yeah, everyone is loved. And sometimes we feel that we're not loved for various reasons, but that's when we really start to forget our power, and we forget the value of our essence. And our essence is invaluable. So you should always feel that about yourself. And some people have said that I am extremely confident, and I say, yes, I am, because I never feel like anyone should not be confident. And I don't think that anyone should downplay themselves to make other people feel better or any of those things. So just truly expressing who you truly are and loving who you are. And that is really what it's all about. And that's when you can really start, again, to tap into that greatness, because you cannot tap into your greatness without being your authentic self. Your true greatness, the highest level you can get. All right. And then we have CJ Forever said, I learned to stop hiding in my authenticity. I am fun loving and caring, but honest. Yes, yes. And if those are the qualities that make you unique, you stick with it and you show that. And that is, I'm sure, going to be tied to your life path, because it usually is. Progressive student said, I told y'all crying is good. Yes. And Reese says, I feel reconnected to myself. Awesome. And can't read with that. Tamburello says, I was told to let go of my inner critic and learn to embrace myself fully. Yes, yes. My gift is to be, I think that's a typo. I think it's to be a light to others and help them recognize it. Yes. And yes. So if you are connected to what your gift is, that is, your gift is always related to your purpose. That is always related to what you're supposed to be doing in the world, and where the general blueprint of where your life is supposed to go. And that is what your purpose is. And if your gift is to bring light into the world and to be a light to others and to help others recognize their light, then you should get on that path. If you're not already on that path, you should definitely start taking steps today. How do I get on that path? What can I do today to start, moving in that direction? It doesn't matter what you're doing for a living. It doesn't matter any of that. It doesn't matter what experience you have. You can start right now to get on the path to become the person that you're supposed to become, or really becoming yourself, allowing your authentic self to shine through. That puts you in a state of becoming who you're supposed to become. Yes. So awesome. So I'm so glad you guys enjoyed that today. Have any questions about anything, the topic for today, or anything at all, need any advice, I'm here to help. And I love that we have people really, really tuning into themselves, because that's just so important. I can't stress it enough. I am always talking about, we'll talk about something else too that I tend to talk about sometimes, is the word humility, and being humble. I don't believe in being humble, and I will tell you why. And a lot of people, especially a lot of spiritual people, will say, oh no, you should be humble, you should be humble. The reason why I don't believe in humility is because to be humble is to lower oneself. And I don't believe that anyone can lower themselves. I don't believe that, well, you can, but I don't think that you should. And it's not about, there's a difference between being confident and being arrogant, right? There's a very big difference between that. One has a negative energy, one doesn't. And I believe that you should always be confident in who you are, and announce your greatness in front of others and show your greatness in front of others. But it's not about putting anyone else down. But it's about just being who you are, and not dumbing it down. And so you will never hear me use the word humble unless I'm talking about it like this, like I don't believe in being humble. So that is my take on that topic, because I believe in just showing your greatness to people, and that is also what will draw your tribe to you, because everyone is here for a particular purpose, and you're supposed to have a particular type of people, a group of people around you, and are drawn to you for you to help in whatever way that you're there to help them. And so, when you are hiding or dumbing yourself down to make others feel better or what have you, then all you're doing is suppressing yourself. That's all you're doing, and you're delaying you're delaying your greatness. You're delaying the evolution and the unleashing of your greatness. Okay, I have some more stuff people are saying. What we got here? Okay, I got that. Okay, Blue Lotus Essential. Okay, Naturally Audrina says that's real. Blue Lotus Essential said, just like I refuse to kill mean people with my kindness, my kindness can be spread to someone who wants and needs it more. Well, that is true in a sense. However, people jive off of your energy. So oftentimes when people are mean, if you are nice to them, it disarms them. Because when people are mean, it's not really about you anyway. It's usually about something that's going on within themselves. So if someone is acting in a particular negative way towards you, it's usually not about you at all. You may represent something that is a trigger for them, or they may just have turned into, because our life experiences determine who we become and really build who we become. So if a person has, you know, a passive abuse and things like that, a lot of things, and these are not necessarily excuses for people to be mean, but these are reasons. They're valid reasons, and people become, you know, necessarily mean people. No one is naturally a mean person. People are naturally beings of light, and our life experience shape who we become and the type of person that we become, our personalities and things like that. So you can see everyone in them has dark and light. And so really when you're dealing with someone who's being mean to you or something like that, sometimes they really what they need is healing in some way, shape, or form. They need healing. So sometimes being nice to them is the answer, because being mean is only going to perpetuate their issues and perpetuate their worldview, their narrow worldview of of their perception of how they see things in the world, which is, you know, usually in a negative light. So so I hear what you're saying, but you know, there's some times where that's not necessarily the case. So she said, just walk away like I tried. Yeah, and I mean, again, you can't control everyone, so you have to let people be on the journey that they're on, and all you can do is do what you can do to help if you feel inclined to do so, because you're not required either. You're not obligated either. So yeah. So okay. So everyone, we're gonna wrap this up then. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Blue Lotus Essential said good ultimate perspective. Yes, yes. All right, so we're going to wrap this up. Thank you guys for joining Mindful Mondays Mindful Mornings. And I hope that you guys have a wonderful day. I know you will have a wonderful day. And remember to be your authentic self and who you truly, truly are, and allowing your self-expression to really go into the world. And I want you guys all to really start to focus on whatever those qualities are that you tuned into today about yourself and the things that you need to do to express your true authenticity in the world. I want you to start doing that today. I want you to just start, especially when you have times where it's like, you know, some people are where you would normally shy away from saying something, or shy away from, you know, saying something about yourself or expressing something about yourself. I want you to just do a little exercise and start doing that and see how liberating it feels. It's very, very liberating. So King CJ Forever said, I agree. Be nice. It does disarm them. Yes, yes. Being nice to people is always good. Because again, people will, like I said, you know, sometimes if you're nice to someone, they'll start being nice too. And sometimes, you know, that again, it's always about something that's going on within them. It has nothing to do with you. And it could be something that they were having their own preconceived notions about you and thought that you were thinking something about them. There's a whole lot of stuff that happens, but being nice is always the thing that helps. And then again, that's infusing energy. That's infusing a positive energy into a situation versus a negative energy into a situation. All right. So everyone have a wonderful day. And I will see you tomorrow. Mindful Mondays, Mindful Mornings. Why do I keep saying that? Mindful Mornings. Every day, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please share. I keep forgetting to tell you guys that. Please share this with your friends. Let them know that this is happening and have them join so that they can help to evolve their beings and help to achieve the things that they want to achieve in life and help to stay grounded and peaceful in this time. All right, everyone. Bye. Okay, this is not working. Bye.